Hey everybody, welcome back to When Harry Met Board Games, where we feed our people with relatable content and our victory condition is your satisfaction. I'm Harry and today we have another unboxing. Today I'll be unboxing this game right here, A Castle for All Seasons, designed by Inka and Marcus Brand and published by Rio Grande Games. So let's look at the back here. This is a game for 2 to 4 players. 45 to 60 minutes is the estimated game length, and the recommended age is 10 and older. So as far as this complexity rating is concerned, it gives it 3 out of 4, which means it's complex, but not quite very complex. And we have a nice little sample here, the back of some of the components. And for whatever reason, we have this attached set of cards. It's all within the shrink wrap. So let's just peel back the shrink wrap here and see what's inside. Okay, I like the box cover. And as I mentioned, there are these cards that I guess are an afterthought of sorts. How do you get this out of here? Ugh. This is a tough one here. Okay, so there are some cards here. I don't know if this is some sort of errata or correction of cards that are already in the box, perhaps. So you got Beggar and Fireplace and Famine and Robber Baron and Extra Duty and Roadworks. Some type of event cards, perhaps. And I'm not sure if this is a intellectual property or a novel or a book, perhaps. Sounds like it, but I've never read it, I have to admit. So let's see what's inside. Here we have the rule book and this extra sheet here. The start of an example game. That's always nice to have. And this rule book is very thin. It's not very long. There are multiple columns on the pages, however. So that kind of makes up for it, actually. So even though the rule book is only about 8 pages long, there are 3 columns per page. So that might make up a little bit for it. So it's not going to be as small of a rule book as I first thought at grabbing it and feeling its thickness. We have this right here, which I'm not sure what this is for. Let's just set that aside. Of course, we've got some tokens, and some have begun to punch out themselves. We have this castle tile here, A Castle for All Seasons. We have this tavern or inn. I'm not sure what building that is. We have another door, gateway. I'm not sure what that is either. We have some tiles here that look like towers, and these have some numbers on the top. You have some shields and some crowns, some type of victory point or currency, perhaps. All right, we've got this right here. So all these different large tiles that look like buildings. And of course, you've got coins. It wouldn't be a good old euro based on medieval times without some coins, right? So we've got some ones, and we also have what looks to be like a 3, even though it's just 1 here. Oh, okay, there's some more here on the on the other board. So there's some 3s and some 5s, a few 5s, but mostly just 1s. So I guess nobody's getting too wealthy here. And the tokens punch out nice and neatly, and they look of decent quality, you know. Nice cardboard tokens for your cash, for your money. So let's just punch out a few more of these here. Okay, and let's see what else we have here. Oh, we've got the board, and this is another board by renowned and prolific board game artist Michael Menzel, and his boards are always so gorgeous, and they tell a story, very evocative, very immersive. It really puts you in that place, in that universe, whatever it happens to be. So you look at this depiction of this castle and everything that's going on inside of it, and the multiple levels. I just love how Michael Menzel works on his angles and his perspectives. I'm not an artist by any means, but I can definitely appreciate the good work that he does here, right? To help aid us gamers into really immersing ourselves into these games for some period of time. So usually Michael Menzel's boards are also very they're very efficient, they're very conducive to gameplay, they're very intuitive, right? So they look busy at first glance, but they are very intuitive, and it all makes sense once you read the rulebook. So I expect this to be no different in that regard. So this is really cool. People entering the castle. You've got these people here staring at the castle from like a cliff or a hilltop. Really, really nice. Looking forward to getting this to the table. All right, so what else do we have? We have some blocks right here. Some type of cubes. Let's just pour them out. See what we have here. We have some colors, different colors, green, red, blue, and yellow. I believe that corresponds to different players. You have these right here. They might be some type of worker. I do believe that this is a worker placement game right there. And the other types of pieces you have are these. I'm not sure what those are. They look like it's intended to be a specific shape. We have these look like thick logs or pieces of road. I'm not sure. I'll find out when I get to the rule book, but we've got that. And we've got some look like maybe gold, not gold, silver bars. That's cool. Usually you've got gold, but this definitely looks like it's a silver bar. I'm not sure if that's what it's intended to be, but it certainly looks like it at first glance. And maybe that's what this yellow is. Maybe this is some type of gold. We'll see. And we've got these squared shaped gray pieces, which I'm gathering represent stone or rock, perhaps, right? Okay, and that's pretty much it for the pieces. Well, you know what? We do have these rectangular red pieces and these squared blue pieces. So maybe the rectangular red pieces represent some type of clay, and perhaps the blue represents some type of water. Again, I do not know. Oh, and we got this nice little big pawn here in the shape of a watchtower, perhaps. So we've got that there. And that's pretty much it as far as those cubes and bits. Now we've got the cards. Oh man, I always love me some games with some cards. Cards, cards, cards. A game with cards is always a little bit more exciting. Just like for some people, it's a game with dice. For me, it's a game with cards. And we have some different type of personalities here, some different characters. We got the worker, and we got a good amount of workers. Okay, so a lot of these say worker. So there's two different types of workers. There's this worker, who I guess produces some type of silver and wood. And then this worker who produces some type of brick and gold, perhaps. Or I don't know, maybe that yellow is something else. Maybe it's hay or something like that, or straw or grain. Grain, that's what it would be. All right. Yeah, we have yet another worker here. Right? So these are all different types of workers. Then we have a master builder. So this is definitely giving me a little bit of a what's it called? Pillars of the Earth vibe here, right? We got the master builder. And we've got the messenger. Apparently he gets you some money, it looks like. And we've got the trader right here. Maybe you give in something for some of whatever that symbol refers to. You've got the bricklayer. You've got the stone mason. And then you've got some of these event cards. Okay, and I refer to those here that they attach to the box on the outside. And I don't see any here that repeat that. So I guess these are additional events that perhaps did not come with the original. So it brings up the grand total to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You've got the village tavern. And you've got the damsel of the castle. And you've got the Snower Rift, and you've got the Granary, and you've got the Cracked Wall, And you've got the plague, of course. Wouldn't be medieval times without the plague, huh? You've got the beggar, as I mentioned earlier, and the fireplace, and the famine, and the robber baron, and the extra duty, and the roadworks. There you go. And that's it as far as the cards. We have some player reference cards. I guess it helps you with some of the characters and what they do, and some representation of the different resources that are in this game. And that's it. And it's a nice functional insert here for this game. And that's all we have for today's unboxing of A Castle for All Seasons by Inka and Marcus Brand. Thank you so much for joining us here on Harry Met Board Games. Comment down below. Tell me what you think your first impression of this game might be. I'm looking forward to getting this to the table and hopefully talking about it more throughout the channel. All right, everybody, this is Harry saying take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and have fun gaming. Bye-bye.